Theories to prove who's insane and who's not insane. Hey, have you ever heard about, well, in Israel, I think they call it Profile 21, or there's that TV show Catch 22. That's a pretty good show. I would watch it again. The DVDs I was using from the library were banged up a bit that it skipped a lot of scenes, so probably try to get another copy one day. It's a psychological story in the sense that it explains a little bit that to be accepted in the army, or to even want to be in the army and stay in the army, is you've got to be pretty insane. And it's the catch-22 that they only accept insane people, and insane people are the ones who have the longest careers. So for me, in the last few years that I've been back in Canada, just wanting to be of service in a way that would provide a pension, and it wouldn't be the type of army person that would be fighting. It'd be the type that would be either providing counseling I was applying for, or firefighting, or developing an intense trade like pilot. Intense because of it, the training for it is challenging. It would have been, and the counselor part, by the way, was not social worker. It was to try to be the first person with counseling skills as a chaplain, without being forced to take a master's degree in theology, because I was already comfortable facilitating groups and providing counseling. Other things were training, education, and none of them actually are able to be followed up with, and the responses are very confusing or absent, or show signs of cognitive dissonance from the Canadian Armed Forces. So, is it that to the insane I seem very unorthodox and strange because I'm not insane? And this could be an example of the proof of who is really sick up here and really who isn't. Because to want to fight and kill people that are unknowns, and that there's, other than they're trying to kill you, it's because they're trying to kill you before you kill them. But there's really very little evidence that what you're being brainwashed about is the reality of the situation. Because, I mean, if somehow all of the guns jammed, and in a way where nobody thought of maybe using their knives or vehicles to kind of keep the killing part going, is if everybody put their guns down, what the elites that are manipulating soldiers would find out often is these guys are now realizing, these guys that fight our fights for us through manipulation and deceit and misinformation, is now they're realizing the other side is just like them. They're just trying to either earn a living or prove themselves, or represent something, an ideology, even if it's an evolutionary dead end type of ideology. They're trying to man up, except to man up is to develop the human thinking tools that actually leads to collaboration and cooperation, and not to fighting. A lack of human thinking tools will always result in violence.